Hello there, I am Man in Yellow, and welcome back to another episode of Road to Some of All Fears for Arena. We are still on the same day as the last video. There's just only 2 hours left now, so I'm just going to do 2 or 3 games, and that will give me some tiers before the daily reset. I think I have 2 or 3 games left. Maybe I remember incorrectly. I don't think I ended a async game, so I probably have 3 left. I don't know if I'll do 3 though. Might just do 2. I won't be able to get a pack here anyway. Although we will most likely get one from the event in here in this episode. As long as I summon pretty much any undead or kill any undead, which is very likely to happen. We are on the big house. I think I just want to do the Gravedigger opener still here. I don't really have anything great for this map. If I had creep higher level, I might just go creep into a 4 key. But my creep is still level like 3, I think. Yeah. It needs to be like level 7. I just need a little bit more cards on it. Level 3 is low enough that people often kill it in 2 hits, and creep is kind of good because in a lot of early game scenarios it ends up taking 3 hits to kill it, which means people can't do it that often, and then you get to heal back or you get to poison them and back off. It can be very annoying with it that way. But if they are decently high level, like this opponent, then they will just kill it in 2 hits even with like a 1 key and a 2 key, which then becomes very bad. I might go for their own Gravedigger or just like a... what's it called? A lobber or something here. Or they'll just do this. That kind of blocks me too. Although I could still just put a block here. Then they'll move here and poison me and I won't be able to... I think I'm supposed to just go over here and let them poison me actually. And then we will bring Bomangles out, I think. I don't really think I can avoid this poison, that's way too slow. By the time I go over here with Bomangles, they may have like a jar cannon sitting here, so I can't just take the point for free. So I think I'm just going to tank the poison and take the damage. That's fine. Because this really isn't that much damage a turn. Can still make use of the Gravedigger. They may not even do it. Looks like they are doing it. Corn is just moving forward. I assume that means that they're gonna summon something to help this corn be useful. Or maybe not. Okay, they're jar cannoning, but they didn't move it far enough ahead. That's not very good from them. It's kind of a bad play. Now it would be really nice to have like a tanky thing to throw in here. We don't really have that though. Could just go for another turret also. I feel like I want 1 keys and 2 keys. Actually, I think I'm supposed to go for like a bachelor maybe. Pretty sure I'm going Gesundheit and a 1 key. Just not sure which 1 key quite yet. Could also just be a Razor Mouth. I kind of like just doing this with the Bachelor. It's healthy enough that it won't die in 1 hit to the... what's it called? Unicorn's Trap if they put a trap down here. So they can't block me from the point. They could do a weird play where they like poke me with the jar cannon on the spatula and then put a trap down and move back so I can't take the middle without using like my gravedigger or something. I think they're just going to hit me though. Maybe they even kill that and they just move forward. Guess not. I want to just hit that jar cannon instead of this. I can't kill this anyway. I think I might just hit that jar cannon here and do some weird play like this. Can't really kill it with our own jar cannon though, which is a bit unfortunate. Because they would kill it in return if I put it out here. Since their damage is a bit higher. I think I just have to do something like this. My gravedigger is definitely gone, but what can you do? Oh, and there's a trap there. It's a bit hard when they have higher levels like this on this map, because there's not really any way of playing aggressive, since this is a badly designed map. The heart is just way too hard to get to, and like some of the points are way too easy to defend, in my opinion. Makes it feel very like hard to actually make plays. Looks like they are having like bad connection or something though. They're constantly delaying their plays by a lot. So maybe we just get a free win. That would be nice of them. Well, not really nice of them. They don't have a choice if it's their internet. That's all they did? I might just kill that, to be honest. Because we totally can just go really aggressive like this. We can't summon anything here anyway, so we might as well just go extremely aggressive. Is that supposed to go there? Maybe it goes over here actually. It's more defended that way, so the Tooth Fairy can't just fly in and hit it. Or they hit like this with an AoE and kill it. It did take some damage from the Jar Cannon, and it's already a low-level Gesundheit. Dies extremely easily. This will obviously lose me my Jar Cannon. That's not really a big deal. Why are they doing it like that? I don't think there's anything that really hits me here, right? I have to just kill the Jar Cannon. I mean, there are phobies that can hit me if they move this, but are you really going to move this for a snowball? That would be the same amount of damage, almost. Seems like they thought they could hit here with the Klepto, which you obviously cannot. Is there an Alaster in here? Can't really kill this, unfortunately. The unicorn, that is. You also have to find a way to actually kill a tractor or a Alaster, which is pretty hard to do. I think I'm supposed to kill this. I'm just wondering if I should sacrifice one of these two. I think I sacrificed the Gravedigger. Most likely. There's no point in even hitting over here with my bomb angles. I'm just gonna move it backwards. Maybe not double back. This is most likely fine. That trade isn't that good, but I have to put a little bit of pressure on them. Also, if we go super late game and they don't have a lot of resources, maybe I can poison this Alastair. That might be a possibility. Or I can try and Boo Fairy it, but I don't really want to use a level 1 Boo Fairy. That would be a bad idea, I think. It's probably like Creep, 1 Key, and a Clinico or a Murder Wing, I think, for the last phobies. Unless they're AFK here, in which case it's just like kill their things. They definitely have a bad connection or something. Or maybe they are doing something else while playing. Looks like they are having a bad connection though with how the units hit in the end. My Klepto can't even deal 500 damage in one hit. That's pretty pathetic when you're used to like a level 18 Klepto or whatever I have on my main. Which deals like 600. It's definitely their connection. I won't complain about that though. I just get a free win in a game I might have otherwise lost because of levels. So that's good for me. At this point it's probably too late for them. They're just too far behind on panic points. They're gonna die before they get to play the game. I could even put a block right here, just to be extremely annoying. I'm not gonna do that, I don't think. I'm just gonna sit back and relax. I think I'm going to destroy maybe this block. That way we can move the Klepto over here. And we most likely better to just go Creep because it can actually connect with these. We're also going to start destroying this block. They don't have enough keys for small phobies right now anyway, if they want any chance at beating me in a fight. So I might as well open this up and then try and claim this point down here to just kill them next turn. Yeah, okay, they realize they're just dead. Well, that was a free win. And they were a bit over-leveled compared to me, so that's nice. How much do I get per win right now? I actually haven't checked that for a while. 16. That's pretty good. That means we need, what, like 7 wins or something to get Sum of All Fears? Net 7 wins. I probably won't be able to do it in 7 games, obviously, because I'm gonna lose some. Okay, this was just the most terrible pack I've ever seen. Fish Tank is awful, and Fetch is not very good either. Yeah, upgrade this. Maybe we save up for the Clinical. Nah, just upgrade this. It's fine. Use this a decent bit anyway. Sometimes I summon it just to take a point with. I don't really do that a lot anymore. I have enough other 1 keys now. Let me just check what level they were. Okay, 85. They were actually very high level compared to me. Although they did summon some phobies that were under-leveled. Like a level 80 Elaster is definitely not the best thing you can summon if you're level 80. Should I just try the Gravedigger opener here? I kind of like the Gravedigger opener on this map. It's fairly flexible. You can both like take points for free early game, destroy this block to make it easier to move around, put blocks down here to annoy the opponent if you're playing aggressive. You can kind of just choose which kind of playstyle you want from here. They can obviously block you from doing the block thing by placing a phobie here, as they are doing right now. Oh, they're actually going very aggressive with counter phobies here. This is meant to really shut down my Gravedigger. I'm just gonna back off for now. Maybe I summon this, or do I want smaller phobies instead? I think this is fine. Only problem with this is that they can take the bottom point for essentially free, which I'm not very happy with, but I don't think I can even prevent them from doing that. I guess I can with Gesundheit and a Cowbell here, and then I Jar Cannon on the following turn, but that would be a horrible play. Could also trade the creep for a Murderwing, but that is also very bad. I'd rather just get one hit and then say whatever. Also, they can actually take this point if they want to. If they want to bet on me not having a snowball. Which I don't have, but they shouldn't be able to know that from just 2 phobies being spawned. But they can actually just sit here and I wouldn't be able to kill their creep. Wouldn't be able to kill this either, actually, without a snowball. Also looks like they're being pretty protective of this creep, otherwise they could have taken this point and just taken 500 damage on it. But if they want to protect it a bit more, that's actually good for me, I'm pretty sure. And they're gonna bank, it would appear. I think I'm just going to do this and bring in a... what's it called? Stabby, maybe? Or is... I think Benny is probably still better, right? It's 3 levels higher. It's gotta be better still. And also just heal if it gets poisoned, instead of me having to spend a key on Muffin. This way we are protecting all of the points, which is kind of what I was trying to do. Because Jar Cannon can help me kill off anything they do here. Next turn I can start moving a bit further forward. I could have also gone slightly further forward on this turn actually, if I really wanted to. Actually, that shouldn't be there. It should just be here, I think. And we gotta bring this in. Can't go further out than here. It should actually just sit here so it can go on the stem if it needs to. I might bank next turn and then go Sheeping Gas, since they seem to be playing all on deaths. Okay, they're also doing a Jar Cannon. I think I might just poke them a little bit with my Jar Cannon here. Back this off. They can't actually... Actually, I guess they can kill if I do that. We just go up here with the Jar Cannon. And that's pretty bad for me. I think this has to go 1 down. Like that. Then this goes 1 up. This goes just on the stem. And this sits here. Actually, letting them just Gravedigger, that would feel bad. Maybe I do it like this. They just poke me here though. That's also rather annoying. Guess at least I can walk up and hit them then, if I really want to. Maybe this is supposed to be one further down. Maybe it's like here, because then I can threaten their jar cannon still. It's kind of weird. Almost no matter what I do, it feels a little bit weird here. Might also go Miss Muffet instead of Sheeping Gas, since they have this in here now, although I'm not sure yet. Or I could Brony them. Brony is actually a good phobie here also. They're just moving a little bit closer with us. If I ever put my jar cannon up here, it's suicide for this to walk in though. Unless they can splash onto it. But they need to be able to do something to it. Which I mean, they can now, but I would move the Benny down. So that won't happen. If I'm moving it up here. There's a bomb behind. Kind of wanted to go for Brony here, but maybe that's too slow. In this case. It might be too slow. We could also just sheep. We just pop down a sheep, like over here somewhere. I don't really like that though. It's either Miss Muffet or sheep maybe. Or what do I want to go for here? I think it's actually supposed to be a one key. Like a wall maybe. This doesn't die from just AoE and can hit it pretty hard. Can sacrifice it for a point if I want to. Very weird here. I'm trying to set up like a turn where I either fight back or where I take a bunch of points. Looks like they're just killing my Bomangles. Can they kill it? No. They can't kill it. That's not that good for them then. They lose their erratic if they do this. I should maybe have done that calculation, but since they can't kill it, it's pretty good for me. I can also walk up here and block if they don't take with this. Yeah. They're moving the erratic up. That is taking 1,000,000 damage if they do that. That cannot possibly be correct, can it? It's taking 1,200 damage from just doing that. And it's not even really getting much from it. I mean, if I want to do that play, of course. It would take that much damage. I'm not sure I do want to make that play. I think I'm actually just supposed to block them with this. Instead, do something like this. This should be very annoying. Having my Gravedigger get creeped is a bit bad, but what can you do? It's still a decent trade. I got a point back from it. This is still alive to do stuff. The bad news is that it's only really alive for one more turn, so it's not going to be able to take back a point here. Oh, it's still alive for the same amount of time now. That hit didn't matter at all, really. Only matters if they AoE on it, I guess. Might be time to try and Brony them, to be honest, with this. I could also just play for something else, though. I don't really need to Brony here, necessarily. But just, like, Gradient swap and kill this. That would work fine, too. Where do I want this Gravedigger? Here? It kind of makes them want to walk forward, but then this has to move anyway, though. This has to move down here or something. I can't have anything sit next to my jar cannon. Otherwise they hit it with Erratic and their jar, and it's really bad for me. This Gravedigger is just kind of useless. Let's just keep it here and let it die, I think. Question is if I want to use any of these on them. Could do this. But I don't really have the space for it right now, unless I put it where the Gravedigger is. I think I'm just gonna pass and see what they do. They are kind of forced to do something. They're taking 450 damage. And I'm not forced to do anything right now. Okay, that's actually a good idea. That threatens my jar cannon, which means I can't keep it on the stem. Because if I keep a unit next to it to defend it, then they will kill it with a Radic and jar cannon. And if I don't defend it, then this would kill it. So I'm just forced to back off with it. That's fine though. They're still not taking a point here, so I can be pretty happy about that. I'm just gonna move this slightly back and summon something up here. This could just be like a Gralian match. And swap their red again. I'm just getting that out of the way. I think I'm just supposed to do this. For now. Although I would really like a fast phobia with this. I can't do that though. I could also just put a Brony right here. Threaten to turn their entire team off. That's not very good when you're playing double turret though. I think this is fine. They're still the ones forced to do something, not me. Eventually their heart will take a lot of damage. We can also Ice Cream if we want to go for that path. Just play for like late game. Swap their red again, kill it. Play Ice Cream. That's actually a good idea. I can't kill that right now. I might just walk up and hit it and put a blocker in front though. And swap this in if they stay here. Kill this. Hit this. Block them with something tanky. I don't really have a good tank. But could still do that. I mean, I am of course trading a 7 key for a 6 key here, so it's not exactly insane. But they are taking damage in return and stuff, so not the worst thing ever. I think I want to hit this. And we need to deal some damage to that then. 448 is not enough. Does it have to be either Murder Wing or this? I guess so. Which do I like more then? I think I like the Murder Wing more. Helps me threaten their jar cannon. Primate is also not that great into Ice Cream. And I have a 1 key left now, which will be nice. The good thing is they have to spend a bunch of like attacks on this, so they can't even really go that aggressive. And they're gonna take damage when this dies on something. That would be able to be killed if they do that. Although it's hard to do. But just leave it alive. Could also poke this. Okay, they're just going for full range, which is a bit scary. Okay, so the first play would be this, which I don't love. What would the other play be? Full aggression? I don't like that either. Sitting back is also not that nice, because they do have the range advantage by quite a lot. Although sitting back would force them to sacrifice a unit, which is pretty nice. Eventually. They might just freeze me then. I think I'm supposed to do the play I was doing. Even though it's not fantastic here. Something like this. They're going to freeze something, I'm pretty sure. Good thing about this play is that the Inoculus is not useful for them on this turn. Bad thing is that they're going to freeze something, of course. But even if they freeze something, this just dies. I feel like this is a winning play. I also have my Murderwing set up in an extremely good place with this play. This kills here. This kills here. These two kill here. And then I win, right? Even if this is frozen. I'm pretty sure I do. We just do this play. I think I want to kill the Inoculus more than the Murderwing. Even though this is a little bit more mobile and annoying, the Inoculus just has so much range. Maybe it was correct to kill the Murderwing. But probably not. I think this just results in a win every time. I mean, from this spot, I'm obviously already... I've already won this. Like, I'm up a lot of keys and my units are turrets, whereas theirs are fast, aggressive things. So that's not even gonna be close. Turret is worth way more in this kind of scenario, especially Benny with the bones and stuff like that. Very powerful here. Okay, they're gonna extend the game slightly by doing that. Guess I can't kill it on this turn. That's okay. We'll just slowly walk toward them. I could also just walk up and hit them with Benny here. They wouldn't be able to kill it. Guess that would end the game faster, technically speaking. They're just doing this because they want to kill my Jar Cannon and get slightly more tiers, I think. This obviously cannot win from here. Bones. Benny is so damn good in late game. I mean, it wouldn't matter here if it was Stabio or Benny, but it is still really good in late game scenarios. It's also good early game, to be honest. I just love Benny. That phobia is just very, very good in every way. Okay, we are still not tier capped, so let's just do another one. I'm still gonna cancel this if it goes for very long. What rank are we at now? 2,913. So we need 87 more points from here. We're getting like 16 a game. It's like 6 wins, I think. With maybe 1 or 2 losses in between. Because I'm getting more points than I'm losing. Okay, they have the Droney here. It's a level 14 Droney too. This map is so bad, by the way. If you don't have like a big combo piece for this map, it just feels terrible to play on. I think I'm going to like try and break these blocks and like run down here with a Brony and a High Five or something. I can't even like play normal combat on something like this. They're just going to play Akira if they have it, or some big Kobe with a huge ability, Frosty, stuff like that. Because you can't really play aggressive here. Unless the opponent completely screws up, then I guess you probably can. Just gonna go for this kind of basic opener. This player 2 protects this point. I can take the bottom point. And then from here I just try and break this. Go to the heart with something. Hope it works out. Avoid the middle. I could have also gone Murder Wing and tried to reclaim the middle, but they're just gonna summon something with range here. Like they put a Hematic here and the Murder Wing is just useless. Or Klepto or Gin Sting or whatever. Pick your poison. Yeah, like trying for Murder Wing here would make no sense when they have a level 15 dropping in. That's just not a good idea. I think I'm going to swing this Gravedigger down here and then this up here to help defend the top so they don't get on my heart or something. Let me just check. They can't one-hit the creep, right? With these two? No, not quite. It's not really that far away, though. Wait, maybe the creep should be 1 lower. Let me just move it here first. Because I might want to go Hevo. And just put it here. Could also go for my own Gin Sting, I guess. I feel like Hevo is just good for this, though. The advantage of Gin Sting is that it leaves me with 6 keys, so I could go Klepto. It's a lot less tanky, though. Which I don't like. Something like this. Hopefully they don't just like walk up and hit here and then put a 7 key behind. That would be rather annoying. Maybe they just move down here to support the cowbell. That's less bad for me. Although there could still be a big phobie sitting here right now. That might be why they're moving this up. Okay, there's a Flesh Crawler. Do I go Miss Muffet now? I mean, it's really hard to pull it down though. And I don't have any great pushers. I do have Fetch, but that's... I mean, that's not a great pusher, that's just a pusher. There's nothing great about that. You can, technically speaking, use Miss Muffet here, but it's just hard to, and you can only use it on some of the spots. I think if I walk up and I hit their Brony, they will... What's it called? I will just walk up with this and use its ability, so I don't think I'm supposed to do that. Could walk this all the way up here. Just keep my heart really safe that way. I mean, it doesn't really have a great pull target, but it can still poison, I think. I could also just go for a 4 key here, though, or even a 3 key. It's just very slow. Maybe I should actually be playing a turret on this if I'm doing the Gravedigger thing. Okay, they're starting to set up something big, it seems. They can't move forward with this right now, unless they're moving double forward. But then they just get poisoned and I back off a little bit. That wouldn't be that great. Could also go Fitch here, that would make it a lot easier to set up a combo on this, if it tries to move forward. Or we can pull this in, just pull the cowbell. That's not really a great idea. Is it weird that I want to full bank next turn and just go Brony? I'm not sure that's a great idea to do, but I think I might do it anyway. And also do this if I want to just pressure them a little bit. I have to move this down here or their cowbell can block me out. Actually, I guess they can do that anyway, but it's fine. The AoE isn't that good in this spot. This still can't hit anything from here. This seems fine. I think this should be one down. Something like this, and I just full bank and hope they don't go in. Because they could go in at this point. They have enough levels that they can just fight me from here. I think, at least. Are they really claiming that point? I could kill this if I want to. That's definitely the wrong spot for that Jinx thing. They should just be running it directly at my Gravedigger. To try and kill it next turn. Although I guess they can still kill it next turn. With this kind of setup. What? Why would they... That Droney is just dying for 470 damage here. Essentially. We don't have block up yet either. Oh, and there's a Sabian coming in. I think I'm going to Brony towards the bottom here. They have so many phobies, and if they go in on the Gravedigger, I can turn them all off. For a couple turns, which will give me a lot of time. Also, if they summon something else down towards here, I think I can take this with a creep if I want to. I could also just kill this instead of letting it live, which might be a good idea. Do it like this, and we jar cannon it alongside a Brony. Brony just goes here so it can't get deceased by that. Bring this one down. seems fine to have here, right? Could also take that point, but I think taking this is just better. I'm still going quite slow, so I might end up just dying. But what can you really do? They are way higher level, so holding board control is a bit hard. At least if they go in on this, that means that I will get to brony them. Might also hit this, but that would be a mistake, I think. Moving that forward is fine for them. I'm just going to turn these two off, and that's fine for me. There's still a decent amount of value. What? Oh, they just want to move that there. I was like, what's the point of that? You could also choose not to turn them off on this specific turn, which might actually be fine to do. Maybe I just take the point with the cowbell and put the brony behind. They really don't like this creep setting here, it would seem. I mean, it's leaving, so... Do I want to turn these two off this turn? I don't think I do. I think I want to do this. Play for something a bit bigger. Could also just hit them with the jar cannon here to be a little bit annoying. This is going to be very hard to win. Because I'm very behind on hard health here. And I don't even have that great of a setup. Yeah, this just goes to my heart. And it's kind of hard to do anything about. Because it's so much higher level. And they're gonna deal a lot of damage this way. At least they can't reclaim this bottom point on this turn. Which is nice. That's still gonna get powered down. Problem is this top here. I'm forced to poison this, I think. And hit them with the Evo. Seems like they're planning to just poison my brony also. If I do this, I end up... It'll also be here. No, because then I hit my own Miss Muffet. I don't want to put the jar cannon on this point, but that's not that good. I would have to move it to where the squiggles is right now. I think I'm just gonna hit them once and then move it out of here. Now, do I high five or do I bring this up to what's the top? I think I just high five. Hope it works out. We will likely have to do another brony for this to work out, but it's fine. And I'll also have to defend some more. Somehow. Might just poison and fly out here. Or they can double hit the heart. This creep is just on his last breath. They have to put something on this point also. Yep. Moving that back is wrong, I think. Okay, there's a 2.0 also. I don't think they can push anything in a way where they die though. Although they might just kill my heart by hitting it. I think I'm supposed to deal with this on this turn rather than the Noxious. Which I think I can by doing this. Do I need to double hit that? Don't know if I do. Maybe I can do it this way. That is not enough. I cannot do it this way. Creep is dead anyway, so I might as well just sacrifice it like that. Could heal this. I don't really care that much about that though. Although is it good to heal it? Maybe I'll get another round of it. That might be what we have to play for. Although my heart is going to die before that works out, I think. Maybe I have to go up here and just defend. This is really hard to figure out what to do. We have to block with this here so they can't take the point. The Jin's thing allows me to still go for a muffin if I choose to do that here. But I'm not sure if I'll be able to. Oh, they're gonna push this. That still doesn't allow them to take a point. They want just to take this bottom point, is what they were trying to do there. That doesn't do anything. We can kill the Jin Sting if they don't run far away with it, so that's good. We would need a lot of hits on their hearts with these two for this to work out for me though. Oh, and they're just giving up on the Noxious, it seems. They don't need to push me here, but they're gonna do that anyway. It's fine, I guess. Do I play for another round of Brony? I might have to. It's very scary though, because I'm gonna end up dying, I'm pretty sure, to heart damage if I do that. This definitely has to die every time. So this has to go here. The question is just what I do with the rest of my stuff. Might have to even go all in on this to block it. Maybe I just do this. I think I can't really retreat with the high five, because if I choose to do that, then they will most likely find a way to get this point, which I can't let them have. And then with this, I'm forced to do that, I think. Is this even going to be enough to kill it, though? No. What can you do? Even if I can't kill it, I still have to do this play, I think. Where do I put the Brony? Here? Yeah, this seems fine for the Brony. I could also put it all the way back here, just so it's easier to heal next turn. Makes it a bit more flexible in where it wants to go. Because they are most likely killing this Muppet here. Just double hit it. At least that's what they should do. This isn't as good as it looks. Also, I don't think they should be using the ability on that. It's not as good as it looks to run at the high five like this, because it gets to heal up a bunch from just hitting opponents. What? They're just letting me heal extra from killing that creep? They didn't even hit with the creep. They could have went down here with the flesh crawler and hit with the creep to actually get damage. Now they're just letting me heal a ton by killing the creep. That made absolutely no sense. Also, they didn't kill my Miss Muffets for some reason, which makes no sense. I guess that means I can't heal this, but like, maybe we can find a way to win this from here. Also, maybe this should have been further forward just so I could try and take this point. Do I get to kill this now? I think I do. Maybe it's slightly off, because we have the added damage of my Miss Muffet. Oh, it's not even slightly off. We just straight up kill it. I think this is a win from here, as long as we prevent them from taking points. Which means this should stay where it is, so they can't run around here and take a point somehow. Brony should walk. Can't even sit there though, it would just die. Could put both of them here, so that if they choose to kill something, I can run to their point with it, with the other one. But this dies next turn. I guess the Brony just has to sit here. We can claim this point next turn, so we're not going to be down panic points anymore. And we should have enough that we won't die that way. And they can't ever take this point in 2 turns, because I'll just put the high five on it. So I think this is a win from here, but it's only a win because they played terribly in the later half of the game. It's also not necessarily a win yet. It's just looking like it down here. I think it should be a win, because these phobies can beat these, and if they ever kill anything, I get to heal stuff. We just kill this, we take this point. Then we are at a good panic point total. Oh, they actually dealt a lot of damage here. Might have to retreat from that. which I guess means that they won't be, or we won't be even panic points anyway. Nothing died here, so I can't even heal my brony, unfortunately. Actually, we should hit with this if it goes up here, which I think it does. And then we run this all the way over here. This all the way down here. This here. They can one-hit either of these, I think. If I stay near them. 834, yeah, they can. So I can't even hit them. I have to go all the way back here with this. And here with this. Which is pretty horrible. They will take this point. I will take this point. Was this correct? I think it wasn't correct. I think my Ginsting needs to be lower down. Which means I'm doing my entire turn again, which is a bit of a risk with this little time left. What can you do though? I think I have to create a zone down here where they can't fight me. Like this. Then we take this point with the Ginsting next turn, I guess. Could have also brought the Hevo up here because it's better for taking the point. But now we have stabilized the panic points, so we just need to find a way to beat this thing. And if they take this point, which they're kind of forced to, I get to kill it, I think. Even... Actually, maybe I don't get to kill it with the damage that they have here. Because it heals. Yeah, I guess I don't get to kill it. But then I get to take this point with my Ginsting. And it can't die. So that wouldn't even be that bad for me. And now we start moving the Miss Muffet down and threaten them with that. Because these are not high enough range to fight back against something like that. This can't hit. This can do the thing that they were already thinking of. But that's not a big deal. We can move this. Actually, we should move like this, I believe. Maybe with the Jar Cannon going up here. Or should the Jar Cannon be down here? The Jar Cannon should probably be where the Squiggles is, and then the Squiggles should be behind the high five. Actually. So it's like this. This seems like it's the best I can do, and then we bring a 1 key also. Which 1 key do I want? Just like Contortio, maybe? This seems fine. I don't think they can win from here anymore. With the last play, maybe there was a small chance, but even then it would be hard for them. Okay, they're doing the big combo now, which kills this, I believe. Yep, it does. But then we get to hit this for a ton. Maybe the high five should have been behind the Squiggles. It probably should have. That would also have pulled this off. That was definitely a misplay. They should have been reversed. Just can't let this drain tank me is the problem that we are facing. I can't kill it, I don't think. No. I would have been able to kill it if I played correctly. This is still fine, though. They can't win from here with this being that low health. It's not able to kill enough things. Oh, that can't go down there. It would die. And we just move this a little bit forward. I don't think they can ever win from here, even if they deal some damage to my heart this way. Wait, is my heart dead? Oh, my heart is dead. I should have taken this point. But I wouldn't even... Actually, I had to put the Hevo on that point. I didn't look at my heart health. God damn it. I would have won this game, actually. I just had to put my Hevo over here. Although then maybe this would drain tank me. That's hard to say. If I had placed my high five correctly, I would have also won. But now I just lost 2 hard damage. That's my bad. Because I die at the end of this turn. It's all because I couldn't really contest the middle, because this is a badly designed map. But it's still a misplay from me. Then again, they did like 100 misplays and I did 2 or 3 obvious ones. So that's just a level difference thing. Let me just quickly go over the last couple turns there. I think what I did up until the last couple ones were fine. Although maybe I should have contested points more. It's just hard to do. I'm not sure if the Miss Muffet was correct either. Or moving in here with the Gravedigger. That was most likely also wrong. I should have just held on to the point. The Gravedigger should have just sat here. I can't threaten their heart this way anyway. The Brony was good. And this high 5 play was also fine. They made a lot of misplays here. Also up here. I should have made my Squiggles die so I could heal my Brony also. That was also a bit of a misplay. But here on the last turns, I should have... These two should be swapped. Because then if they do the combo, the Flesh Crawler gets pulled in and they don't get the point and I just win. And this would also survive. So placing them like this lost me the game. That was already a... Like, if I reverse these two, I automatically win the game from here. So that was very bad. And then on this turn, I had to put my Hevo up here and hope that this doesn't drain tank. Although it maybe would have. So I'm not even sure I can win from this position, to be honest. Even if I take this point, like, I only get to do a little bit of damage to this then. And this just walks forward and kills something next turn. This would most likely have drain tanked me. Although maybe my Miss Muffet could have poisoned it then. But it can't really get around here. This last turn was most likely just always a loss. And the big mistake was not swapping these two around. That was really, really bad by me. I should have recognized that the pull would have been useful against this. And that they were just going for the buff turn. Oh well though, you can't play perfectly every game. Pretty much no games you can play perfectly. That's very hard to do. The first 2 matches were still good though. Well, this wasn't. This was just them disconnecting, but I almost beat them, despite them being level 92 and me being 30. Only possible because they misplayed that much, but one small misplay and you still lose if you're that underleveled. Anyways, that was 3 games. I'm tier capped now, so I might do another one in like 40 minutes, although probably not, maybe later. But that was everything for this one. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.